All right, guys, let's get ready to do our words of the day. We're actually going to do both of our words of the day. Normally, we would do these on 2 different days, but we're doing foundations a little bit different since we're doing it at home. These are 2 words that have our oi sound in them. So we're going to look at each word. We're going to talk about it. We're going to build some other words using those same sounds and then come up with our sentence. So our first word is spoil. Right, what do you think that word is? Let's put our elbows up and let's tap it. S-p-o-i-l. Spoil. Yeah, so our word of the day is the word spoil. What does that mean? What does it mean to spoil? One meaning of the word is when something has gone bad, like food. Food can spoil. Milk can spoil. It's when it expires, it's past the time that you can use it. We use the word spoil. Another way to use the word spoil is when you are talking about someone who has given something away that you were waiting to see what happens. Like at the end of a movie, someone might spoil the movie for you, or the ending of a book. If somebody spoils it for you, it means that they've ruined it. So it kind of means the same as when we talk about food, it means to ruin. Right. And a lot of times it's when somebody ruins the ending to something. You will hear spoiler alert. And that means that they're about to tell you something. They're about to tell you the ending or a part of a movie or a part of a show that you might not want to hear if you haven't seen the show yet. So when we mark the word spoil, it has 1 syllable because it's 1 vowel sound, so it gets 1 scoop. We go ahead and mark our vowel team by circling our vowel team, and we put a D down here on the bottom for a D syllable, double vowels. O and I is a double vowel. Right. Some other words that have our OI in it is the word point. Now, the word point also has lots of meanings, right? You can point to something with your finger. You can earn a point on something. And you also have the point of a pencil. So point has more than 1 meaning, but all of those different meanings are spelt the same way. And then we have the word boil, also has OI in it. And to boil means to make something so hot that it gets to a certain temperature that it starts to bubble. Usually it's water. But lots of other things can boil as well. So what sentence could you think of for the word spoil? How would you use the word spoil in a sentence? If you need a second to think, you can always pause. I thought about the word spoil, and the sentence I came up with is, do not spoil the end of the book. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our next word of the day. This is a big one. This one has 2 vowel sounds, so it means it's a multi-syllabic word. It has more than 1 syllable. And our first syllable is D, and our second syllable is stroy. Excellent, right? So if I were to take this S and put it with my E, that would become des. And then the word would be destroy, which is not how we read that word. We read the word, right? Destroy. So we have our first syllable, DE, and our second syllable, STROY. We go ahead and put a macron above our E because it's a long E sound. We circle our OY because that is our vowel team. We put an O for our first syllable for open syllable, and a D in our second syllable for a D syllable, double vowel. All right, let's see what other words we can come up with that have OY. So I have this word annoy. This is also a 2-syllable word. And to annoy someone means to bother them. Okay, maybe some of you right now have lots of brothers or sisters that might be annoying you a little bit while we're spending so much time together. Another word that has our OY in it is deploy. So deploy has the same beginning sound as destroy. And to deploy means to send off, to let go. A lot of times they use this when they're talking about the army, and when they have to leave, they deploy them. Let's think of a sentence that we could use for the word destroy. How could you use the word destroy in a sentence? And remember, you can always put a suffix at the end if you need to, ing, ed, if you need it to fit in your sentence. The sentence I came up with was, the storm did not destroy the beach this time. right? So I see I have my destroy with my OY. I have storm with an OR, an R controlled. I have beach with our vowel team EA. I have time with a vowel consonant E. And then we have a couple trick words in there as well. So that's a great sentence. All right, guys. So that's it for our word of the day. If you want to come up with some more sentences using our words destroy and spoil, I would love to see what sentences you come up with. You could always type me an email, share them with me, and I will see you guys again tomorrow for Fundations.